Keir Starmer's recently got involved in the decision to ban Maccabi fans from playing against Aston Villa. I want you to really think about this. The Maccabi fans rioted in Amsterdam, targeted Dutch citizens, and then were protected. They were even awarded compensation. And what were they doing? They were rioting, destroying public property, attacking locals, attacking the Dutch and immigrants that were legally entitled to live in Holland. And the Dutch state, protected the Maccabi fans and gave them compensation. And then do you remember the whirlwind of news media and the narrative portraying the Maccabi fans who had started the riots, who had started the attacks, who chanted death to Arabs, who had chanted about rape, who had chanted about murder, were then given compensation and flown out of the country, and then everyone said it's programmed that people were hunting Jews. Think about that. What the fuck? Now, these same fans are going to go to Birmingham, another multicultural city in Europe, and who is the government protecting? They're protecting these guys' rights to riot. Think about that. We know the Israelis protected the right to rape. We know that. But these guys are going to be going into a UK city and they've got form for riots, hooliganism, and creating social instability, and the government is protecting their right to riot. They're not protecting their right to say, we don't want to have a war or a genocide, or we don't think that Jewish kids should go over to Israel and then join a force and kill Palestinians. They're protecting their right to go into Birmingham, cause disruption, attack the locals, and then fuck off back to Israel with compensation. And remember the last thing that happened with the Dutch cases? The people in Holland that fought back because they didn't want to get beaten up, have their property smashed in, or protect their neighbourhoods, they were prosecuted. The film footage that showed from the CCTV film footage that showed the Maccabi fans when they were attacking, harassing, beating up women, women with hijabs, just Dutch women, that was all erased. That went missing. Well, it went missing with Jeffrey Epstein. It's gone missing so many times. So now we want to understand not only how is it our state is protecting foreign football agitators to come into our countries, attack and destroy, but also what do we need to do to de-Zionize our states? And it's not a 1 year fight. I'm sorry, it isn't. It's a 20-year fight. It's a 30-year fight. But we haven't been fighting for the last 30 years. And those of us who have been haven't been competent enough or resourced well enough, or we haven't won the war. But now we're winning the argument. That means we have to have a long-term strategy to make sure people like these cunts can't come into our cities and destroy them. And then we get the blame and we pay the cost. It's time to fight back. And that means on an organised level.